Welcome back. This is Adda with ShurVoice, voice coaching, holistic voice coaching, and Bel Canto. So I wanted to tell you some of the things that I like to encourage my students to explore when they come work with me, and that are some of the things that I also offer, which is Reiki energy balancing and biofeedback frequency quantum healing systems. A lot of the additional benefits that I've done can be seen in some of the stories I tell here on my book, Sopranos Are Not Pianos, which you can find on Amazon.com, or when you work with me, you buy it directly from me. So Reiki can be distance healing, or can be close to the body or right on the body. It is not a massage. It is a transmission of universal energy through the hands of the Reiki practitioner. Reiki practitioner, if they're a true Reiki practitioner, has been attuned, has been initiated into this authentic healing path, which is very, very ancient, through a lineage of masters who have attuned themselves sufficiently. And I come from the original Reiki line that was established 100 years ago in Japan. When your breath is rickety and jagged, and when your breath is not flowing and evenly balanced, it's going to cause an imbalance in the mind. I didn't make this up. This is a wisdom from the science of yoga and breath, and you can check that out on my website. So again, when you get centered and we find a position, which is some of the things that I teach, we're able then to slowly allow the breath to reveal itself to us, so that we notice how we are breathing first. We may breathe very shallow from up here. So put your hands on the thymus area right here and breathe up very sharp and raggedly. So that kind of upper chest breathing, which a lot of people associate with taking a deep breath, and then they collapse, that's actually called hyperventilating. That's not the kind of breath that we're talking about for breath development. Now, a lot of you already know that, right? So we're not going to do that right now. What we're talking about, however, is a much more profound and still breath. I'd like you to just exhale for a moment on the letter F, just for 1, 2, and then stop, close the mouth, keep the mouth slightly smiling so that your nostrils are slightly engaged and the zygomatic arch is engaged. We're not like this, okay? So, it's like you're sniffing, but you're not taking any air in. You're releasing a little tiny air. And as soon as you've released air, the air immediately comes back in. And you can do this very delicately. And then the last one, so you do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then wait. 2, 3, 4. Then do it again. 1, 2. But each in between, you're going to go. But then I don't want to hear any sound, so just close. And each time you close, see if you can close and wait a little longer. Just doing this, you're going to feel a lot more calm. If you're calm, you're getting beyond the mind chatter and the nervousness of the nervous system, and you're entering a different aspect of yourself. Now you can start to work. Now, for example, if we were to do a vocalese, maybe you would get somewhere because your mind is still, and you're able to energize then and to be spontaneous. I haven't warmed up today, so I'm not going to demonstrate very well. E flat to A flat. These are for the mezzo-sopranos. This is for women. V, O, D, to G. V-O. Now humming. See if you can do right away descending arpeggio. Now, interestingly enough, you know, a lot of our popular music is, of course, in the lower range. Why? Because that's where women's voices, our words are heard better. Okay? But that's why we need a microphone, because our voices don't project so well. They project much better high. That's where they project better. All right? So that's why opera and operetta was about singing higher, where you didn't have a microphone. But down here, unless you're a mezzo, you're not going to sound that good, because that's not where your voice is resonating. Not as powerful. Now, guys, you can go up here. V-O. Now I'm singing baritone range. Oh, God bless me. V-O. That's why I'm losing my voice so fast, because I have to demonstrate all the voices to all my students. Anyway, we could go on and on and on, but I'm going to stop here because I don't really like doing tutorials on video. Why? Because everything is individual, and even though I'm giving general principles and kind of showing you how I work and giving you some suggestions, some guidelines, how to be more gentle and yet more effective with your work, every voice is its own unique thing, and I need to see what everyone is doing. However, that being said, commonalities today is very poor posture, misalignment with the shoulders, head, and neck, very constricted breathing patterns, over breathing, and a lot of wrong ideas from trying to learn how to sing by going on YouTube, like stations like mine. No, please find a teacher you love and trust and work with them. Yes, you can do lessons on Zoom with your teacher. I have a number of students who work with me on Zoom. Now, that said, they've usually started in person with me, and then we do the Zoom. But it's amazing how much I can accomplish with those who are a little bit more advanced on Zoom. So those of you who are traveling and maybe want a diagnostic on where your breathing is wrong, as long as you set up a system where I can see you fully, at least sitting all the way down, then we can do some diagnostic and give you some ideas with the mind-body VOGA, VoiceYoga / Alexander, and all those other kind of modalities I put together to give you a special recipe to help you get back on track. There's also diction. Lots of times there are issues with diction. So these all have to be precise and done carefully. I can also work with a small group. If there's a group of you that want to get together, let's say 5 of you, you have some audition material you want to do, you want to sing for me, and you have your own accompaniment, you can sing for each other. Those who are more advanced is ready for that kind of feedback. More than happy to do that. But obviously best, if you're ongoing learning to sing and to speak, you need to find someone in person that you can work with, or someone that can work with you in person on Zoom on a regular basis. I hope this was of help for you. Lots of information in here, and I'll have to ask my team to see what they can do to edit it and make it better for you. Have a wonderful day, and God bless everyone. Thank you for listening, and hum your way today and Zoom your way today, and have a wonderful, wonderful time singing.